Over the past decade, Tiger Woods has had 8 comebacks, if that is still the right word for them. It started when he was still in his prime with his knees. Then his personal life went all to hell. After that, the problem spread upward. His neck got a hold of him. Then his back and his back again. And again. After a while, he was taking entire seasons off to have his body gone over by a team of surgeons, $6 million men style. Story continues below advertisement. At this point, Woods is no longer a golfer. He's a science project. Each time Woods returns, the storyline plays out in familiar ways. He tells everyone he's a new man, happier now, settled and pain-free. He's finally got things back on track, a subtle nod to rehab. He doesn't have expectations, as such, i.e., he has a bunch of expectations. He only knows that he's got unfinished business, as though a professional sports career were meant to continue until you drop dead in the midst of your backswing. Despite knowing that the repeated screwing together of your bendable parts is not conducive to high-level athletic performance, the golf world continues to treat Woody's return as if he's had a miracle cure. There's so much magical thinking in this sport, its chief correspondent ought to be Gabriel Garcia Marquez. All of these doomed career reboots used to feel like Woody's fault. He could not find a way to leave with grace and simply accept his spot in the sport's holy trinity, alongside Nicklaus and Palmer. Long ago, the repeated returns began to feel grasping. Story continues below advertisement. Story continues below advertisement. Now it's starting to seem as though it's everyone else's fault. If people would stop wishing for Woods to try again, maybe he could find a way to move on. Woody's latest resurgence, given the way the previous few have gone, it's probably more of a surgence, kicked off Thursday at his own tournament, the Hero World Challenge. The tournament is neither heroic nor much of a challenge. A few years ago, Jordan Spieth won it with a 26 under. In 2016, Woods finished 15th of 17. He played once more in January and then took the year off. Nevertheless, Woody's first day playing partner, Justin Thomas, captured the general euphoria. Thomas, a fresh face from the American heartland, was the best player on tour last year. He could be an aspirant to become the new Woods, but for a few deficiencies. He's already too old, 24, too bland and too like what golf used to be, a sport for plutocrats and the out of touch. For as long as US President Donald Trump is making it his real full-time job, golf cannot be anywhere near as cool as Woods briefly made it. It's moving in the other direction. Story continues below advertisement. Thomas doesn't get that. He's still young and full of hope. The last time Woods won a major, Thomas had just started high school. Asked by reporters this week why everyone was so stoked to see Woods return, Thomas said, "The same reason, when Michael Jordan came back to basketball." Presumably, Thomas is referring to the first of Jordan's comebacks, the one from baseball, and not the second, the one from boredom. On the Woodesian scale, Jordan, 54, still has a couple of comeback mulligans left.